This is what we will be installing today. Corro-Protec. We've been having a sulfur smell issue. We're on a well here at our house, and every so often the hot water starts smelling like sulfur. And if I flush out the water heater, it fixes it for sometimes a couple of months, sometimes a couple of weeks, and then it just slowly starts coming back. So we bought this online after I did some research. It's an anode for inside your water heater, and it's a different metal, but it's a powered anode. So you plug it in, and get this thing out there. You replace the original anode in your water heater with this one. Just screws into the top of your water heater. There's an electrical plug here on it, and this has a wire that snaps onto this connector and a ground wire that you attach to a wire on a screw on your water heater. So I'm not going to go into the science of it. I know this is a different metal than the anode that's in the water heater, and it's supposed to, I guess the sulfur smell is a buildup of some form of bacteria in the water heater. I did try turning up the temperature on the water heater full, because I read somewhere online that can help. If you heat up the water heater, it can kill whatever's in there. It kind of helped for a couple of days, but then just sort of, it didn't. So what I did is I waited until the water coming from the heater was smelly again. So it smells like sulfur. It's unpleasant. It's not nice washing our clothes in. It's not nice bathing in it. So we decided to buy this. I'm going to install it. It's pretty simple. You take out the old anode. This screws in, plugs in, and you do need 2 sockets for it. This 1 1/16 takes the original anode out of the water heater. This one, the 1 3/16, is what fits that. I don't know why they're not the same size. I guess maybe because this has some kind of stuff inside it. I don't know. But you do need 2 sockets to do it. And I did luck out. I got, when we bought this house, there was already power in the water heater box. So there's a timer there for holiday lights. And I'm going to be able to kind of jump from there and install a GFCI right beside the water heater. It has to be GFCI because it's within 6 feet of the water heater. Valves are shut, heater is turned off, gas is turned off. I did not release pressure yet. I figured I would pop this and show you what comes out of it when it's full pressure. So I'll grab this little guy right here. And there is see that green pipe? Not a whole lot of pressure, but that's it. That's not bad, but once the pressure is completely gone, you can close this again. And then we can get the back piece out. So I'm gonna get some sockets. I'm gonna bring those sockets out. I'm gonna grab some extensions and a breaker bar or a ratchet or something and see if I can get the anode out. Hopefully it comes out easy, because if it comes out easy, the other one's definitely gonna go in easy, as long as they're the same size and pitch on threads and stuff. Electrical's done. Timer set up, or hooked up again. This still works the way it's supposed to. The outlet out here still works off the timer. Everything the way it was before I started. This one is just constantly on, which is exactly how I wanted to put it as a GFCI. So the power that was running from the panel to here, I grabbed it before it went into the timer. So I grabbed it from the box and brought a leg up here. So this is always on, but this is still a timer. The outside outlet is still working the way it's supposed to. All right, got my extension. I have an adapter at the end because I needed one. So let's see if this thing comes out easy. I'm trying to use the adapters and stuff so I don't have to take the flue off. Whoa. Sweet Jesus. That shit is tight. You know what? I'm gonna have to go get my I'm gonna go get my breaker bar. I have got my breaker bar. Let's see if I can get this. I mean, this is tight, so hopefully I can break it loose. I'll be able to get it loose. I just a little bit of, oh Christ. Okay. I might need to get my impact drill on this. Maybe I'll put some penetrating oil or something on it and let it sit while I eat lunch, and then try it again. I guess I could put my impact drill on it and just blast it out. I don't really want to do that. All right, it's had about an hour to sit with some break loose juice on it, some WD-40. I'm gonna give it one more crank. The issue I'm having is the water heater spinning, so maybe I'll be able to come up with some kind of something to stop that. I'm gonna give it one more shot like this. Ooh. This isn't exactly the part of the day I thought was going to be difficult. Right. Ugh. Yeah, Christ. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I am literally breaking out the big guns. I hope I don't regret this. This is the electric impact gun I use working on my car. It's going to be loud. I hope I don't break this water heater. There we go. Haha, the gentle persuasion. Okay. Here it comes. Oh, don't say I'm not gonna. Oh my God. Oh, it doesn't come out. Okay, so that sucks. It won't come out. It's hitting the ceiling. I've got a couple of options. One of them is break the thing, which I'm not super into that, because what if the other one doesn't fit? I'm gonna cut it. I've pulled up like pretty close to the ceiling. I'm gonna cut it about here somewhere. I don't want the bottom half falling into the heater, so I've kind of wrapped a rag around and put a C-clamp on it to hold it. This new outlet I installed is coming in very handy. In there. Hopefully this cuts real easy. You know, like the rest of the job has been going. Right. Never cut an anode before, so. Far enough to bend it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it was so close to coming out. It was like right there. It was just right under there. If I had a couple more inches on top, it would have worked. This is just a test fit. I know I have to put Teflon tape on it. Oh yeah, we good. Perfect. I'm gonna make this up. I'm not gonna tighten this one in with the impact. I think that's a little aggressive. All right, I'm gonna get this thing installed. Like anything, you want to get it started by hand. Don't put tools on it until you know it's on the right threads. All right, that's good there. So let me get the breaker bar. This one. The other one was really tight, so I am gonna give this one a good bit of squeezing, but I am not gonna over tighten it. I don't want to bust the tank. And I'm gonna shut the TP valve and I'll turn the water back on. And then I'll be able to keep an eye on it to make sure it's not leaking. But this is easily serviceable. It's very up on the top, so if it needs to get another squeeze in a couple of days if it's leaking, I can come in, unplug it, and give it a squeeze. And also it'll probably be a lot easier to take out because I just put it in. TV valve on the side is shut. Opening these water valves. Both open. I'm going to leave it on for a little bit and then I'll test it for leaks. So to hook up the wiring, pretty simple. There is that one and that one. The spade connector goes right there, plugs in like that. That's it. And this one, you pull a screw out of the edge of the water heater around the lid. There's a bunch of screws that hold the cap on. You take one of those screws out, you clean the paint off the water heater, and you put the screw in through this to ground it, and then you just plug it in. So that's going to be the last step, and then I can just plug it in, and it's basically, it's done then. And then I just need to keep an eye on for leak. A leak. I don't think I'm gonna, well, you know, I can't say that. I might get one. I don't see one so far, so I cannot get my screwdriver in here to take out this screw, so I'm using my screwdriver tip. Let me see if I can get that. Ooh, you gonna work? There we go. Screwdriver tip in a tiny socket. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, so I can get this to come out. I'll get this to come out right here. And this is what it says in the manual. To attach the ground to one of these screws. Alright, so the screw is coming out. And I have some sandpaper in my pocket. Why you come? Oh, there we go. All right, screws out. There's that. Right. Number 15, connect the basically power supply to the 110. The light located on the rectifier will automatically light after a couple of seconds, and it's already lit. So this is in, this is working, it's grounded back there. And then the last step is just to register it on their website. So it's in. So the reviews I was reading online where it starts to work pretty quick. So I'm hoping in the next day or so, that smell that was coming will go away. So yeah, it's not complicated. It was just getting electrical to your water heater is the only big thing. Everything else is easy. It has been 2 hours since I installed the Corro-Protec. I'm kind of blown away. The reviews all said that it worked really quick. I was a little skeptical. The reviews were really 4.5 stars out of thousands of reviews. It's been 2 hours and the smell is gone. There's I ran full hot water in all the sinks and I'm not getting a sulfur smell. We ran laundry, which is another one that used to give us a strong smell. There's no sulfur smell. I don't understand how it's gone so quick, but it's gone already. So I'll come back in a couple of days and just update you. But as of right now, I'm a 5-star review for sure. This thing worked. It was like $170. It was not difficult to install. I did not flush the water heater before I did it because I was curious if it was going to cure the water that was in the tank without flushing it. So it did, and I'm amazed and I can't believe it. So a couple of days later, I'll come back with another update. And I said I would come back in a couple of days. It will have been a month tomorrow. Time got away from me and I just didn't make the video. So here I am a month later. I never drained the water heater. There has been absolute no return of the stank. The water has been good. There's been no smell off of it. Nothing. The sulfur smell is not returned. The Corro-Protec has been just flawless for the last month. We haven't had a return. So yeah, I'm still happy with it a month later. Best thing we've ever done for our water in our house. And obviously, you know, it worked perfectly for the situation we had with our water. I don't know what's going on with your water. It could be something else creating something else. I can't tell you, yes, get it for whatever situation you have. This worked for us. I installed it. It was easy to install. A month later, I'm still super happy. Yeah, so